This is a woman who chose freedom over financial security. This is a woman who knows the power of modern marketing. This is a woman after my own heart, because she's got an exclamation mark in the title of her talk. It's an order. Time is short. Wake up. Let's make one final effort as we welcome to the stage Cassie Hicks.
Have you ever had a tap on the shoulder, proverbial tap on the shoulder, an urge to change something in your life? I've had a number in my life and I've done a really good job of ignoring them. But let me take you back to March 2006 because I had a very big wake-up call. So I was on holiday in America with my family. We'd gone to a lake to have a picnic for the day. It was a beautiful sunny day. The sun was shining. It was a little bit cold because it was March and there was a bit of a breeze, but the sky was blue. It was a beautiful day. I was there with my husband, my son Ben, who was 7, and my son James, who was 3. And we were having a picnic, eating strawberries by the lake, having a lovely time. And I could see the boys in my peripheral vision and looked away, and then I couldn't see them. Now, have you ever had a shock so sudden and so extreme that you feel like your heart's going to stop beating?
Yes.
That I can feel my heart going now. Where's James? I can't see James. Is he in the car park? Is he in the playground? Is he hiding? And then I looked out across the lake. I saw him floating face down in the water. And then things became very surreal. It went from being very calm and quiet there on the lake that day. It got very, very busy. There's a police car, there's blue flashing lights. There's an ambulance, there's more flashing lights. There's people shouting and screaming and running and coming out of their houses. There's policemen and an ambulance and paramedics and walkie-talkies. Here's a fire engine. Here's an ambulance. The helicopter, the air ambulance arrived, and James was taken off in the air ambulance, and I was left by the lake. So I did the only thing I could do. I prayed. What would you do? Fast forward 6 months. Life was very, very different. I'm glad to tell you that James survived. He spent 5 days in intensive care, but he survived, and today he's a big strapping teenager. But life was never the same. Have you ever seen any of those disaster movies where the ground cracks and everything's moving and the buildings are shaking and falling down? It was as if the world was moving actually underneath my feet. And I realised that I'd been living, playing really small, and I'd been just on cruise control in my life. And I realised I had to make some really, really big changes. That was my big, it wasn't just a tap on the shoulder, it was a big wake-up call. So within 6 months of James's accident, I'd made some really big decisions. I quit my corporate job and I bought a couple of rental properties and I started a property business. I started on my entrepreneurial journey. On the surface, we'd had a very happy family life, but actually things were not well in the marriage, so I filed for divorce. So within 6 months, I'd started my business, filed for divorce, and left my corporate job. Now, we're here on this planet, I believe, because we've all got we've got gifts, we've got talents, we've got an important message to share. And I wanted to make more of my life and to be able to share that message. And you know, we're so lucky today. We've got social media and digital marketing at our fingertips. We can reach thousands, if not millions of people in a global audience just using our fingertips. How amazing is that? So I don't want you to waste any of the opportunities out there. So my question to you is, are you living life to your full potential? And if you're not, what do you need to change? Thank you.